Hello everyone. Today I am here to showcase my project role-based authentication system with React and the ASP.NET Core 6.0 API using Graphs. I already done my role-based authentication system using my .NET Core API, which was enable the Swagger UI support. Now I am going to add the React as a front end and I am going to pass the data between React app and the ASP.NET Core using the cross. Why we need to use the cross? The cross is used to protect the backend or the data from the unwanted front-end interaction. It's only allow the particular front-end URL or particular header to fetch the data or post the data inside our database or backend. What I used here is basic cross. So I use the basic cross which allow any header and any URL to fetch the data from ASP.NET Core to React. But if you want to pass data or post the data in the ASP.NET Core BB, have to at least enable this basic type of graph. So I used it. So now I can able to pass data between EPA and the React. Now let me show my project. So this is my project which has connected with my backend. This is my API which has two controller, register and login controller. We already see about this register and login controller application. The register controller is going to get the user data and save it in my database or a variable. And the login data is going to get the user credentials and check it with my database or variable if the user is already exist. If the user is already exists means it's going to create a token for the user with the informations like the user role and the username is included with the JW token. This JW token is going to pass to my front end, this React app, and I'm going to use the JW token to access a particular secret. The secret can be only accessible by the particular role user only. Like the secrets can be only seen by a role admin role user only. Okay. Now let's see how it's going to work. So let me create my credentials. I'm going to create a credential, username. If I created successfully, I get this message like registration success, which means my user credential is saved in my backend. Now, if I enter my credential here, it says login success, which means my user credential is already placed in my backend or database. Based on the credential, is generated my JRB token and passed it to my website. Now I already did a console log. So let's see if our JRB token is present in my front end or not. So let me go to the inspect. It's the console. As we can see, this is my JRB token, which was created using this credential. And with the credential, I can able to generate this token. Now I'm going to use the token to try to see this secret. So this secrets can be only accessed by the admin role user only. Now what happened means this admin role, this Abino user have the admin role. Now if I try to see the secret, he can able to see this secret. Okay. This website said you are allowed to view the data. Now let's see what's the status that the web API sent to front end. This web API sent the status code 200, which means it's allowed the user to see the secrets. Now let's go back to the backend and change the new user role to a different role. Like it's not an admin, it's going to be user. This is my backend. I'm going to change this role from the admin to user. Now what's going to happen means if I create a new user, the user is going to have a role of user. He is not going to have a role of admin. So with the JW token user access, if I try to access the secret, I may not able to see the secret. So let's check. So I'm going to hot reload this. Yes. So let me go back and again register this user. Okay, now it says there is a success. So let me enter this credential to check the login. It says the login success, which means the JW token is successfully created for this user credentials. Now let me try to see this, reveal this secret with this user role credentials. It says you are forbidden to see the secrets, which means, so this is the response is given by my API to this frontend. It gives the 403 response, which means forbidden. So this type of user, it's not allowed to see this message. So as you can see, this is how our role-based authentication system works with both React and the ASP.NET Core component. Now let's see how I written this React code. So this is my React project. It has the 4 components, like the home component, login, navbar, and the register component. The home component, login component are the simple messages. The home component have the home page message, and the navbar component have the list of links like home, secrets, and register. So this is the link where we can able to see this page. So this is the page where we can able to see the secret message. So this is the register page. So what I did means I created a component using the React.js function component. Then after that I created this form using the bootstrap and the HTML. So I have two functions here. One is the handle submit and one is the handle change. Handle change is going to update the variable data on change. If I make changes in my text field, it's going to update the value in the variable. Now this is the handle submit function. Once I click submit in my form, it's going to get the data from my form and create an object with this value. And when I'm going to post this API with this fetch method, if this post is successful, it's going to give me a toaster message like says registration success. If it's not success, means it's going to throw me an error like the registration is failure. Now after that, it's going to navigate to me the login page. So this is the login component which has the same form which was created using both HTML and the bootstrap. It also has this two method like the handle change and the handle submit. Handle change is going to update my value from the form to the variable, and handle submit is going to post this variable data and to the login form, and it's going to fetch the JW token. So I'm going to save this JW token in my session storage with the name of JW token. Then this is my secret.txt component. So what this component is going to do means I'm going to use the use effect hook here. What's the hook is going to do? Every time I come to this page or every time I refresh it, it's going to run this piece of code inside this use effect function. What I'm doing is I'm calling this API and I'm calling this API and try to get the data that was present in this API. So if I allow to see the data, it's going to get the data and save it inside the variable called the data, variable called the message. Then I can able to see the message here. If it's not allow me, I'm going to write a error message in this variable, and this error message is going to present in the web page. So this is how I done this role-based authentication system with both the ASP.NET Core and the React.js. Thank you.